Gonna go see a train! So, because I've got a few hours to spare before we go into Centre Parks, I thought I'd come to the Peak Railway, or Peak Rail. And it looks like people have been racing the trains morning. There's a lot of runners about. Gosh, keen people. But look, Megs is with me. There's my little sausage. She's coming with. Come on then, Megs. Let's get on the train, shall we? Yeah, dog. She won't walk anymore, so I have to carry her. She's had enough for one day. We only walked from the car park, Megs. Hey, let's go and see the train, shall we? Gonna go and see a train!
At some stage, these lot need to come on here and just know how hard it is. Stop and start.
I'm at the Peak Rail today, or Peak Railway, Peak Rail, whatever. And so far, there's no one else in this carriage. Just me and Megs. There she is. Where is she? Hello, Megs. Is Megs coming on the train with me today? Yeah. Yeah, just you and me today, Pop. Just you and me, a sausage. They've had the race the train events this morning, it seems, and the platform is full of runners, but no one's getting on the train. There is another 10 minutes before it departs, but if it's only me and Megs, then wow, it's a private charter. Aren't that lucky? the rain, of course. Always raining on trains at Easter. As we make our way very slowly up towards Matlock, let me give you some history of this line. Peak Rail is a standard gauge heritage railway linking Rowsley to Matlock. Prior to preservation, it formed part of the Midland Railway line linking Derby and Manchester. It was originally opened in 1863 and closed in 1968. In 1975, the Peak Railway Preservation Society was formed, and they operated originally from the Buxton Steam Centre. However, in the 1980s, this was closed and sold to the local waterworks, who then built a factory. In 1987, Darley Dale was acquired and track relay works begin. By 1991, light railway order was granted, and in 1992 it was reopened. In 1997, the railway was extended to Rowsley South, and on the 2nd of July 2011, it was extended to Matlock. There are some ambitious plans to extend the railway north into Rowsley Village and then on to Bakewell. Currently, some of the former trackbed has been repurposed to be the Munsell Trail. And to check and exploration of some excellent videos of this trail, including some of the tunnels and viaducts. There should be a link to Ant's channel in the description below and a card on screen if I remember. If you haven't seen any of Ant's videos, then please check them out because they are excellent. In fact, I had the pleasure of meeting Ant on my recent trip to Mansfield, and there should be a video coming up of us exploring some viaducts around Mansfield. Anyway, back to the current video. As you can see, we are currently going through Matlock Riverside Station. Because I didn't know the railway, I was not aware that we weren't sort of stopping here and that this was not the end station. It continues on to Matlock itself, where it then joins the national network. Because it joins the national network at Matlock, the engine can't run round, and so we have to actually reverse back into Matlock Riverside. Now that's quite a unique thing, because I didn't know the steam locos did reverse. You learn something new every day. Unusual. They're reversing out. Reversing out to the station, reversing out to Matlock, look. Yeah, we're reversing out to Matlock. Now, I think it's because Matlock is a mainline station and they probably can't run around here because the East Midland Railway operates from here. So I assume that's why. That's very unusual. You don't get that normally. station's over here. Oh, we're going that way. Weird. How are you doing, Pudding? Are you enjoying your train trip? Hey? We're going back now. Hello, Megs. Hiya, Megsie. Hello, my sausage. You okay? Come here then. Oh, Megs. She's my railway pup, is this one? Aren't you? Oh, she's wet and cold. Hey. That Matlock Riverside. Now I reckon the train will run around. Oh, hang on, there we go. Because I can't imagine it's going to reverse all the way back down to Rowsley. So I assume we're going to park up here and for it to run round. Hang on, let me stop here. Easter egg hunts going on. Can see a hedgehog. Yes, that was right. So I was talking to the driver and the fireman outside, and they said that because you've got Network Rail on one side of the station, they can't run around because of interrupting the network. So they have to reverse back to Riverside and then run around here. But they were also explaining that in the far carriage where the guard is, he's got a brake. So if anything should happen, you can just slam the brakes on and it'll come to a stop, so it's quite safe. But yeah, nice people, very friendly. I'm not sure if Megs is too keen on the train. Hey? Is it better now you can see through a window, is it? You're not supposed to be on the seat though. It's alright, you're on me anyways. In her coats, we've got matching coats, look. We've got matching coats, nice. And we're on our way back. Megs is now on my knee, so she can see through the window. Can you see, Megs? What can you see, my sausage? Train is going 10 to first back now, so I'm not going to film much of it. I might film a bit, but not much. It's a nice little railway. It's about 2.5 miles. Train doesn't go at full puff, I would say. Well, this one certainly didn't. But it's another one I ticked off the list, another standard gauge one. And we got into Matlock, which I hadn't realised is still on the network. So, yeah, nice morning out. You alright, Megs? There's nothing there. That's the end of the train. Hey? Come back to me. Come here, good girl. Come to me. A pussy good girl. I can see a waggy tail. Good girl. You gonna wait there for me? Good girl. I'm right at the back of the train now, look. Last carriage, last window. So, it's a very long train. Let me spin you around. I'll end up running. It's nice. Nice little railway. Meg seems to be enjoying it. She's down there somewhere. Just me and her today. We're now coming up to a level crossing, which is open, and then this is the intermediate station, Darley Dale. Just flip you around as you can see.
Rowsley South station.
Go this way. Come on, Megs. Oh, wow. It's a big exhibition, look. New station. Oh, shit. Is this where we are, is it? Oh. The museum had so much information about the line and the history of the railway and everything. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it all in because there was just far too much information and I had to get going. I did take pictures of a lot of it so I can read up about it afterwards. Buxton Station, apparently. Hello, Megs. Buxton Midland Station. It's a nice little exhibition. Oh wow. Hang on, look at this. Glen Eagle, Scotland. Look at the hotel, an LMS hotel. Cool. I'm going to take pictures of this because I can't take it all in, especially with the dog. So, bear with me.
Okay, 6 foot. 3, keep coming. 2, 1. Stop.
As I walk back to the car, it struck me that there's a turntable to be seen across the way there. But I'm not sure if I can be bothered going over because I'm a bit cold and a bit wet. And the dog certainly won't walk there. Will you, Megs? I think she's had enough for today. So I think we're gonna go applying and see if we can see it in steam. So I finished up at Peak Rail and I'm debating if I will, hang on, she's having a sniff, and I'm debating if I should go applying somewhere and see it steam past. But I don't know the area well, so I'm not sure. Either way, I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the car and warm up because it's a bit wet. If I have managed to get it going past in steam, then you will have already see the clip anyway. But this is me signing off, and thank you for watching. And from Peak Rail, thank you for visiting. Bye.